Ako nga pala si Miss Ria Lynn SP Hon. Sign name ko. Ako ay 7 years na nagtuturo dito sa PSD. Philippine School for the Deaf. Sa church namin kasi meron na mga deaf kung saan nagtuturo din kami for Sunday school. So, naisip ko and maybe yun na rin yung naging way ni God to become a teacher for the deaf. Ang dami palang mga deaf na kailangan ng tulong. So, ako, nag-decide na rin ako na maging teacher. So, nag-aral ako mag-aral ako ng sign language para din makatulong sa kanila. In the first place, para maintindihan ko rin sila kung saan ba sila nanggagaling, ano ba yung culture nila. Problema natin dito sa mga deaf community kasi because hindi nga sila nakakarinig. So, mahirap sa kanila na kapag merong announcement through talk, hindi naman nila naririnig. So, nadidelay yung pagbibigay ng information. Nagpapanik na ang lahat, pero sila na mga deaf, parang relax pa lang din. Saka lang nila malalaman pag nagtingin-tingin sila sa paligid nila. Pero yung information, nadidelay. So, kaya hindi sila nakakapag-prepare na maayos bago pa dumating yung mga ganong sakuna. Today, we're going to discuss about the climate change. Okay, so, as you observe, we experienced typhoon. Curious sila magtanong about dun sa climate change. One example is, meron akong student, nagtanong siya, Ma'am, bakit po sa ibang lugar, merong mga yellow, umuulan? May ice, umuulan, ganon. Tapos, sa iba naman po, sobrang init. So, sabi ko, that's the effect of climate change. The next picture we have is, what did you observe? It's a dry land. Okay? Because of the hot weather condition of our planet, because of the greenhouse effect. So, we observe the land is very dry. Okay. Next is typhoon. Or, mahirap siya ituro, lalo na kapag hindi mo alam yung mga signs. Or, nag-start ka palang magturo dito sa deaf school. Kasi, iisipin mo, paano ba nila maiintindihan yung gusto mong sabihin kung hindi mo pa alam yung mga signs. Kaya kailangan may mga visual aids na ipapakita, mga presentation, mga video presentation, yung mga totoong scenario nangyayari. Anyone who want to share about your struggle as a deaf person? Oh, who wants to answer? Okay, when I was asleep, my mama called me. So I wake up and we opened the TV and we saw the news that we have typhoons coming, and we pack our dress and we go to Lola. So I experienced the flood here in Manila. Very strong typhoon. We have to help to clean the house. And we have to use a boat because it's really high. The typhoon is very strong. Alam mo yan kasi sila, maganda kung merong example kang may papakita palagi. Dahil visual ang mga yan, nakikita nila yung totoong senaryo. Especially, sila mismo yung nag-show o sila mismo yung nag-drama ng totoong nangyayari o yung nararanasan na sitwasyon sa ngayon. Sinasabi nila palagi, aware. So, ibig sabihin, ngayon pa lang, nagiging aware na sila na iyon pala yung mangyayari sa future. And kahit ngayon, nararanasan na nila. Mas nakikita nila, mas nararamdaman nila na, ay, tama pala, kailangan na natin talaga na mag-ingat sa mundo natin, na hindi tayo kung saan basta-basta magtatapon kasi magkukos ng flood.
Class suspended today due to Typhoon Christine.
So, naisip ko lang din kasi na kailangan nyo ng ating mga deaf community. Dahil nga, wala naman din nag-a-announce. Or, minsan yung iba, hindi naman sila madalas nakakapanood ng TV. So, ako, tumutulong din ako sa kanila for awareness din na meron tayo mga deaf na pwede pala makakonect sa atin. And, pwede rin palang magkaroon ng announcement, hindi lang verbal eh. And then, meron din palang sign language. Dahil nga PWD sila, deaf sila, hindi nila alam yung konsepto ng buhay nila na parang feeling mo alone ka. Kasi nga, hindi mo sila masabayan. Wala ka naririnig. Maganda lang siguro yung buhay kung lahat tayo marunong mag-sign. Yung konting komunikasyon, mabigay mo yun sa kanila. Kasi nga, may anak din kasi ako. SPED din siya. So, parang nararanasan ko kung siya man, mag-isa siya sa mundo, tapos wala tayo. So, paano natin sila mag-guide in the future? So, parang mati-discriminated sila. So, kaya ako, gusto ko tumulong kahit papano, sa kahit na anong paraan. Para masabayan mo sila pareho. Kaya parang ang hirap. Kung hindi tayo magtutulungan pare-pareho, malileft behind talaga sila. So, iyon, importante, magtulungan tayo. Connect tayo sa isa't isa.
Let us discuss and prepare for the first quarter. Sa mga deaf, bakit sila vulnerable is nagkakaroon sila ng communication barriers, wala silang accessibility sa information, na wala rin silang interpreter, pagkada may emergency, hindi sila nasasabihan. Kahit text, hindi nila maintindihan yan kasi it's in Tagalog. Yun yung mga vulnerabilities nila. So, paano kaya sila matutulungan? It's better for them to be included in the accessibility. Actually, itong Project Signed, ang goal talaga namin is, una, to empower the deaf to be more involved in this course about climate change, especially vocabulary, tsaka yung mga trainings. Para alam nila din yung climate change, para alam nila how to prepare, alam yung mga polisiya. So, itong Project Sign, may mga work programs kami. Una is yung gumagawa ng senyas, nag-develop ng signs. It means sila yung mga nagpunta sa mga iba't ibang lugar para mag-collect ng mga signs about climate change. Nirecord nila lahat, meron yon. Yung pangalawang work program is yung ibang team is ini-interview nila anong gagawin, meron bang sa climate change, meron bang, kumbaga, may distribute sila ng modules para sa hearing and deaf. And pangatlo is policy naman.
Para mabuo ang mga bagong Filipino Sign Language o FSL vocabulary, nangalap ang grupo ng impormasyon mula sa mga komunidad ng bingi sa iba't ibang rehiyon sa bansa tungkol sa kung paano nila isinisenyas ang mga konsepto ng climate change.
Tinawag namin yung climate scientist kung tama ba itong konsepto na to, tama ba yung pag-intindi namin. Kasi syempre kami hindi namin alam kung anong meaning ng mga terms na yon. And then, pag dun sa climate scientist, pag sinabing okay na, kaya we were coordinating since then with them para tingnan namin kung nagmamatch yung konsepto dun sa senyas. Actually, yes, this is the first, no? In relation to climate change, this is the first in the Philippines, itong Project Sign. Kasi noon, wala talaga to sa Philippines. Ito yung kauna-unahan. First in history, the climate change for the deaf.
This is sign for climate change. Why? First, this is sign for weather. Different seasons, different typhoons and all that. Plus, this is a sign for change. Why? As we can see, Typhoons change in due time and seasons and all that. So this is a sign for climate change, compounded together. For the rain, there are variations of signs. In Baguio, this is the sign that they use. Here in Manila, this is the sign that is commonly used. And in Batangas, this is what they use. Legazpi. And in CDO, this is how they sign rain. Now for the rain, there are different levels of intensity. Light, the second, moderate, and last, heavy rains. Wind, levels of intensity. Mild wind, moderate wind, strong wind. Flood. This is a sign for flood, and another sign is that, which is the natural sign, is this is how they do it. Levels of intensity or levels of flood. Low, moderate flood, worst kind of flood. The closed fist represents the earth, and the three fingers represents the different layers of gases that covers the earth. And now for the greenhouse effect, the heat emitted by the sun enters into the earth's atmosphere and gets stuck inside the earth, and it does not escape. That's why it causes heat within the earth's atmosphere. So this is a sign for greenhouse effect.
Actually, in the future, magbabago siya kasi mas nagiging aware na yung mga gobyerno. Yan talaga yung priority. Specifically, dapat yung mga deaf. Kasi ever since laging ang government ay may homogenization, no? Kasi talagang iba yung needs ng deaf, iba yung specific needs nila sa iba. So, dapat may prioritize yun.
Okay, at this time, I'm gonna teach you some climate change. Malaki talaga siyang impact, no? Malaki ding bagay para sa kanila. Kapag natutunan nila to, lalo na importante sa mga science, and yung concept, your idea ng climate change, sila mismo, yung buhay nila, magiging prepared sila kapag merong darating na mga bagyo or any calamities na may experience natin in the future. See you tomorrow. Ito na yung bag ng Attila. So, what do you think is the weather today? Oh, yes. Oh, it's raining. Yes, okay. So, you have to be careful. Okay? And goodbye. See you tomorrow.
I do face challenges and barriers when communicating with hearing people. My goal is to bridge the gap through any means of communication. I believe I can achieve this goal because I have experienced success many times before.